What's up, you beautiful people? Kem cha badao. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Aditi and I warmly welcome you to this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about housing. बहुत सारे लोगों ने मेरे को पूछा है कि how do they find a good housing residence um, in the state that they are studying in. Here's what I did, and today I'm going to be sharing as to how I found these particular location and what's the easiest way to do that. So yeah, let's begin with the video. I want you guys to promise me something. Promise me that you will, आप कभी पैसे दोगे नहीं online किसी को भी as in form of rent, as in form of deposit, unless you've seen that place with your eyes and you've seen that place. इतने ज़्यादा fraud होते हैं and there's so many scams that actually happen that goes behind these groups that's it's like sometimes सही में वो person legit लगता है but वो person fraud होता है. I can recall one of the case that I came across जहाँ पे they ask you for a deposit and कुछ $200 deposit मांगते हैं and then they say कि भाई they accidentally sent you $1,000, something like that, and that now they are asking for $800 return करने को, and everything feels very legit and you might fall for scams like this. So all I'm saying is कि make sure whatever you do आप पहले वो place आँखों से खुद जाके देखे हो, and then only you decide to take up a lease, and only after you take up a lease is when you talk about deposit and rent. Never do an online transaction before signing a lease or anything as such. Promise me this, promise me. So I have 6 options for you guys. They're pretty simple, pretty basic, and I'm gonna walk you through all of them. First option है Facebook groups. Of course, it is probably one of the best options out there for you. Just Facebook पे search करो UC Berkeley or Berkeley off-campus housing or specific, आप जो university में जाते हो, just type that and off-campus housing and you will find a lot of groups that offer a lot of options in that group, and housing is not a big deal, to be very honest, but just as I mentioned earlier, just be careful about the fraud thing happening. Make sure आप अगर इंडिया से कनाडा ट्रैवल कर रहे हो या इंडिया से अमेरिका ट्रैवल कर रहे हो, make sure you do not do any transaction from India just with the thought, आपके दिमाग में ये चालू होगा कि हम क्या करेंगे as soon as we land, कहाँ जाएंगे, घर तो चाहिए होगा, right? In that case, I highly suggest you to get in a hotel. Book yourself a nice hotel from India that's like pretty okay, safe. Book yourself a hotel probably for a week or 3-4 days, and वो जो 4-5 दिन है उसमें you schedule a lot of visits to different housings and decide then, is what I can say. Second option is Craigslist. Again, Craigslist is one of the best places to find housing. Sometimes you might find a scam, sometimes as long as you don't pay anything online, you're 101% perfectly safe. You will find a lot of great housing options on Craigslist. मेरा ये जो घर है, I found that on Craigslist, so it was a pretty good deal. And yeah, we came in, we saw the house in person, and फिर ही हमने decide किया कि हमें pay करना है, हमें lease देना है कि नहीं है, and that is how pretty much works with Craigslist or any other online housing portals. The third option is to actually get into on-campus housing. That is a good option, it's not a bad option to have a on-campus housing. Just थोड़ा महंगा होगा as compared to off-campus housing. Me in person, I am a little bit चिकट. अगर पैसे सेव होते हैं तो क्यों नहीं पैसे सेव करना, right? So I opted for off-campus housing, and off-campus housing cheaper है, and I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea, and that way you meet a lot of people from all different sectors, which is pretty good. But on-campus housing is always an option. Definitely look into that. College and universities usually यहाँ पे provide करते हैं all sorts of help and necessities that you have. So just ask your counselor, and he or she might help you out actually with this. The fourth option is आप खुद से देख सकते हो. Look by yourself. Definitely look by yourself. I personally I can say इसकी मेरे को सबसे ज़्यादा हेल्प गूगल मैप से हुआ है. आई डोंट नो, आई जस्ट गूगल्ड माई यूनिवर्सिटी यूसी बर्कली, एंड फिर मैं वो यूसी बर्कली मैप में देखती हूँ, एंड देन मैप के आजू बाजू देखती हूँ कि कहाँ क्या हाउसिंग है, एंड आई जस्ट लुक एट द मैप. आई एम लाइक वेरी क्यूरियस पर्सन, एंड आई काइंड ऑफ लर्न द मैप ऑफ यूसी बर्कली राइट नाउ. सो इतना ज़्यादा देखने में आ गया है. सो जस्ट look at the map and see उसके आजू बाजू कोई अपार्टमेंट या कुछ है क्या उसके आजू बाजू available. And then usually when you even Google housing in Berkeley या housing in LA या ऐसा कुछ, तो you will find a lot of affordable options. Yeah, just look into it. That's what I did. You can look by yourself. I did that. I looked everything by myself. There was no student or counselor who was helping me out with finding a housing, and it kind of worked out eventually. It kind of worked out for me. The next option is a counselor. Most probably अगर आप इंडिया से आ रहे हो तो आपका काउंसलर होगा जिसके थ्रू आप आ रहे होंगे यहाँ पे या कनाडा या कहीं पे भी, यूरोप, आई डोंट नो. So that counselor might be a really experienced person, and he or she might have other clients as well जो वो particular university में गए होंगे. तो ask your counselor for some help if he can connect you to the previous students या आपके senior से आप उसका connection करवा सकते हैं क्या, and that student might help you out with the housing. Maybe not, but it's a risk that you should take. I feel that's a risk you should take. The last but not the least option I think is housing anywhere. Okay, so there's this website that's just like Craigslist that has a lot of housing options. Housing anywhere is just like Airbnb but for student. So housinganywhere.com again is a website where you can find a lot of housing. A lot of students are on it. I see housing anywhere, like I say, just to go through some stuff. I never pay via housing anywhere or any other online post. As I said, that's like a general rule that you should always remember. Never pay via any kind of portal. It's just because अगर मैं कुछ ऐसे intermediate platform से pay करती हूँ तो उनका अलग से service tag होगा, उनका अलग से cleaning service and all that होगा. So that जो बीच का जो वो पैसा है, why to pay that much when they are only charging $975 $800 a rent है, तो क्यों वो transaction fees bank you pay karo, right? So I just search some stuff. I search housing on particular portal, and then I reach out to this person ki bhai aap Facebook pe ho ya aap kahin ho, can we talk and can we meet, can you show me the housing, something like that. And that is pretty much it. Just please remember, never pay online before you've seen the place in person and you know that the person trustable hai. Never do that. Like, just remember, only after you sign the lease is when you take things in hand and start with paying the rent and everything. Just make sure you've seen the place in person. And sometimes there even times when लोग गलत photos upload करते हैं, like they just want to scam people like that, and they just upload like कोई भी जगह के photo डाल देंगे. I've even come across that, and that person was actually asking me to pay the deposit, and I was like, I've not seen the place. How am I supposed to pay the deposit? What if what you're showing is not what you have to offer? कुछ ऐसा shit अगर कोई place होगा तो how would that work out, right? So yeah, just make sure you've seen the place. if you want me to, you know, do like a house tour or something like that, I will link that kind of video of the apartment tours. Jitne bhi I've lived so far in four or five places so far in 2 years. So I'm gonna collaborate all. I usually do house tours and everything in my Desi Talks. Desi Talks is like I vlog my life here in America, and I show the different kind of housings that I've lived in. So I'm gonna collaborate all of the housings that I've lived in, only housings, and I will give kind of a tour of that place, an apartment, just for you guys. कि भाई आपको you get a general idea of what a housing looks like in United States, in California to be very specific. And yeah, I hope that will help you out a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Please make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, really appreciate it. I'm grateful that you're watching this video. And if you have any more suggestions कि next video क्या होना चाहिए, if you have any request, please let me know in the comment below, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, you guys, आओ जो.